A strange and bizarre rumor about how the casinos will reopen is spouted on local radio attached to some politicians, so who knows if it's true. A strange and bizarre rumor about the buffets at two major properties in Las Vegas has popped up, leading to speculation they'll be gone forever. And a strange and bizarre rumor about Resorts World changing their entire theme for strange and bizarre reasons has also cropped up. Will it cause delays in the property's construction and opening? We don't know. I guess it's fair to say we have to take these with a generous heaping of salt because they're not really news items, but they're worth investigating. And speaking of generosity, this video is going to go out to Best Las Vegas Gifts, who didn't pay for this to be a sponsored video, but they did open up, help my wife with her sewing machine so she can make her face masks, which are available. If you guys need a reusable mask, contact me in the link description. But Best Las Vegas Gifts makes amazing gift baskets, amazing food items, amazing gifts to cheer up somebody else's day. So check them out at the link description below, and we have to talk about all of these crazy different rumors. All right, so with that, we have some stuff to go forward. But before I do that, my name is Steven, and I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Las Vegas YouTube person. I do videos like this so you guys can better understand the way that things might be going in Vegas. And I like to report the facts, but sometimes the facts are not facts until they're printed, but they're just rumors. So these things could become news. I don't know. Make sure you like, share, subscribe the video, hit the bell for future notifications, comment on this video. Would you eat at the buffets as they were before the whole entire CV thing broke out, or would you want to see changes made yourself? Are buffets in the cards for you when you come back to Las Vegas? If you want to support the channel, head on over to Patreon, where you guys can be in the credits of the video, or head on over to Teespring, where you can get a shirt or something like that, a coffee mug, whatever, doesn't matter. You guys are going to support me by just commenting on the video anyways. Number one, Dina Titus. So Dina Titus is a congressional person. Is it okay to say congresswoman? It's a person that works and was elected to the Congress here in Nevada. And she apparently, and I didn't hear this myself, this was hearsay conjecture, was on 720 KDON, a local radio station, saying that she knows Steve Sisolak, she has information, or somebody said that this was information that led up to the idea of opening one casino per company and having them staggered with all these different rules and regulations in place. Now, if that was true from a YouTube comment that I read, and this is just a rumor, it's speculative. I don't even know if this conversation really happened on the radio station or anything like that. I don't know if Dina Titus even said this. That's my disclaimer here. If that were true, that would seem bizarre to me, because it would seem unfair when a company like the Wynn and the Encore only own two properties, that's Wynn Resorts, or Las Vegas Sands, who owns two properties, being able to open basically 50% of everything that they have, leaving companies like Caesars Entertainment and, of course, the MGM Resorts International with just one property to choose from to open up to the public. First of all, it wouldn't be a very good user end experience for people in Vegas. Let's say they opened up just the Planet Hollywood, and then you'd have to walk all over the strip to get between other properties. Everything would be closed. And it doesn't seem like a way that the casinos would want to fund themselves, and Wall Street would want to fund the casinos anyways. So I think the more realistic aspect of all this is that probably that conversation never happened, and these are just rumors that we have to squash immediately. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm putting this at most likely a 0 that it will actually happen. But one thing is for certain, these companies are trying really, really hard to find ways to make the user and end user experience in Las Vegas safe without having to jeopardize their entire operations. So if they're talking about that kind of extremism, maybe that's where they want to go. But again, I can't put this up to anything other than just another internet rumor. I don't know if 720 KDON would have reported on any of that, but they have been reporting a rumor that the buffets are closing in Las Vegas, and that the way of the all-you-can-eat buffet is done and gone for good. We did touch upon this in another video where I said I don't see it happening. Buffets are a big profit model for people and hotels in Las Vegas in general. Some people argue that buffets aren't a profit model. Trust me, they are. They buy tens of thousands of pounds of food ahead of schedule on a contract and then mark up the price per plate, with a lot of people not even eating that much at the buffets. But the rumor now is that the Golden Nugget And I think the Treasure Island have their buffets closed forever. The Treasure Island has been a rumor circulating and spreading online for a long time. Now that the Golden Nuggets website doesn't officially have a buffet page, people are taking that as gospel that the buffets are done. But you have to remember something about big companies. When they're going through transitional phases and changes, it's not unusual for them to go ahead and take off a page from their website. Let's say they're revamping their menu at the Golden Nugget buffet. Maybe they have a better food vendor deal and they're going to be adding new things to the menu, or maybe just for the time being they want to go ahead and take that page off for technical reasons. There's a whole myriad of reasons they might have taken the page down. Now, if the buffets do go away in Las Vegas, it's going to cause people to have a lot different experience here in town. It's going to boost and bolster the bottom line for companies that have different food vendors inside, but it's something that does make the casinos a lot of money. So it seems to me like just because some properties took those buffets offline, until everything is 100% explained to the shareholders and the people that fund these publicly traded companies, nothing of the sort can be official. See, publicly traded companies, big companies that have shareholders, stockholders, or other people that buy into them, they need to have explanations for where their money comes from. So when something big is going to happen, they have to announce it. That's the rules, that's the law. And by radically reinventing their cuisine and menu, there would be very, very strong rumors from all sorts of people, and different websites like Vital Vegas and other places would be definitely reporting on this as soon as they had a strong sense of a confirmable type of source. I don't see it happening. My sources say that's probably not happening, and I wouldn't worry so much about the buffets. I'm sure they'll be back in some capacity. I'm sure the buffets will come back. They'll be better than ever. It might be a standard operating procedure for how you get your food. Maybe we have bigger food and sneeze guards and these kinds of things. But science has shown from my research this morning that this CV does not survive stomach acids. You're totally fine in eating food. It's really the touching plates and things and then touching your face that has an issue. Yes, bacteria lives on food, but if you knew what your stomach was capable of, you probably wouldn't be all that worried about it. And if that were the case, why would we have drive-through curbside pickups and everything available and open to us right now? I mean, we're more at risk of touching a napkin or a wrapper that we got from the fast food person handing us a bag than we are eating the food itself. The last one is a bit of a toss-up. Rumor is that the Resorts World is looking to change their theme radically because they are worried about the Asian theme of Resorts World right now. Now, I don't know that Resorts World, which is owned by Genting Gaming, which is a Malaysian company to start with, I don't know that they were trying to focus on getting Asian gamers that are coming on vacation from different parts of the world into the casino. The Lucky Dragon tried that in the past. It didn't work out too well for them. We already have companies like Adelson's Las Vegas Sands with the Venetian and the Palazzo, who are huge in Asia. We have Wynn with their properties in Macau. So there's a chance that they weren't going for that. But, you know, if they're changing their theme because they think Americans, Canadians, and Westerners are going to reject the Asian theme, that would seem like a radical change just for some public opinion. And you have to assume that they're doing all sorts of different user groups and all sorts of different feedbacks from people in private, because companies don't just make big changes unless they have good ideas that the public will either like it or reject it. So that's the rumor I'm hearing right now. Now, it goes back to the days where people say that the Planet Hollywood changed their theme from the desert landscape, Middle East, Aladdin and the 40 Thieves motif to something more modern and hip because they said they lost tourism after the 9/11 incident. I don't believe that's the case either. I think they were changing the theme because theming hotels in Las Vegas is as dead as the dodo these days. But what kind of theme for a hotel would you like to see if you were going to build your dream hotel? Would you theme it, or would you just make it ultra luxury modern? Right now, we live in a world that's hypersensitive. People are seriously concerned about the feelings of others, which can be a good thing. But at the same time, if they're looking to delay a major casino operation because they think that the sensitivity of people is not going to measure up and people won't even show up to the resort, that could be a problem too. What's your take on that? I'd be curious to know if you think they should change the theme, if they should take the theme and run with it, or if you think it's all just a bunch of razzle-dazzle, you know, a bunch of rabble-rabble and nothing's going to happen. So there's some Vegas news that are really just rumors for you today. My name is Steven. I am not leaving Las Vegas. Again, I'm a Vegas blogger. Curious to what you have to say in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe the video, hit the bell for the future notifications, and leave us a comment. And if you want to be in the credits with all these folks right here, you will go ahead to the Patreon and we'll see you over there. So now's the time of the video where I say 3, 2, 1, click. And 3, 2, 1, click.